Yo, what is good, everyone? Your boy Deke back again with another golf vid. This one took place at Andover Public Golf Course up in Ohio, par 35. Went away for the weekend on 4th of July. This course is around where we go, and this round actually took place on 4th of July. I was going to go out on the boat with my family, friends, and everything, but they left me behind. They said I would have been too overweight, so that left me with the decision. What do I do? Sit on the couch, do nothing, or do I go golfing? Record it, put it on YouTube. So that's what I decided to do. Little 4th of July round, little camp golf attire too with the sandals, gym shorts, flannel. That's usually my go-to golf attire. I've cleaned it up a little bit recently ever since I got the Brooks Koepka golf shoes and went on that golf trip. But this was my staple golf attire for the past probably like 3, 4, 5 years. So this is the first hole, par 4. On the scorecard, it says 360. Left, you're fine. Pretty much wide open. There's a tree or two you might have to worry about, but that's way more safe than going right because on the right side, there is a lake in the landing zone. You can't really see it in the picture, but not too much else to this hole. Pretty wide open. You can see the green straight away. 360. Let's see how this drive goes. This was a pretty good drive. A little bit more right than I wanted to, but drew it in enough that it was completely. This would actually probably be the perfect type of drive because it hits off the hillside that goes up to the lake, comes back in. I think I'm in the fairway. I don't know if it's in the rough or not. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. I think that's the fairway. The fairway and the rough kind of blend in together at this course. Pulled my next shot. That was probably like 60 yards away, but not too bad. I still got like 20, 25 feet for birdie. Completely smoked it past though. The slope is downhill. I don't know if you could tell too much in this. Then I got, what is this, a 10 footer for par. Not the best putt of all time. Then I got this for bogey. We saw how I've missed some putts. I'm putting everything out. And I also did play every ball down in this one as well. But I make this bogey. And now we got the second hole. This one's a par 4. Around the same distance, 340 it says on the scorecard. Dog legs right a little bit, but not too much at all. Wide open. Some random trees throughout, but you could just let it rip. And I do a little bit too much. I pulled it. And I'm in the rough. Unfortunately, I am behind this tree. This tree was definitely affecting me. I thought I could get my 56 over it, but I hit the tree and it falls right in front of it. Not a bad shot, though. It's not like I would have done any better with a punch. And then I got a little chip here. Chipped it pretty good. Was playing a Pro V1. Felt like I controlled around the greens. And this is what I have left for par. Drano. Drano. Your boy's feeling it. Par 3. This is 135. So I pushed it a little bit. I hit it really good. I actually had a choke down 9 like chip. For some reason, I've been feeling doing that lately on like 130, 140 yards as opposed to trying to hit a full gap wedge. So I'm left with this for the chip. Hit it a little too hard. It was a solid chip, but slopes downhill, got away from me a little bit. It was a good putt. I felt good about this putt, and then I have that left for bogey. Pretty much a gimme. Felt like putting it out, though. Drained. Par 4. This is 345, wide open to the right. There's no reason you should be even close to the left because if you hit it right, you're going to have a shot into the green. And this is what happened here. Have like, I don't know, that was probably like 70 yards. Nice chip. I dotted it up, and this is for birdie. I thought I hit the putt good. I thought I hit it good. Just sloped a little bit more to the right than I thought. I hit it mainly straight in. And yeah, as you can see here, I'm checking it again just to make sure. Now this one dog legs hard right. This one's actually kind of a tough hole. You have to hit like a 5-iron out there, like 200 yards to be in a good spot for your second shot. And your second shot's going to be 200 yards. There's really not too much around that. I mean, you could hit it close to the dog leg. Maybe you'll be around 190, 180. But that's about it. You can see to the left, there's trees. To the right, you're not out of bounds or anything. But with the dog leg, you're going to be in the woods and stuff. So it's better to just kind of aim in that middle of the fairway. If you're lucky, maybe you fade it a little bit. You get a little bit closer, but hit it straight. Hit it 200 yards to be safe, and then you got like another 200 in. So that's what I do. Hit a 5-iron. Hit it straight. I actually pulled it a little bit more than I wanted to. Wish it would have went a little bit more right, but it's completely safe where I was. And you'll see on this shot. Like, that's probably about 10, 15 yards behind the 200-yard mark. You would like to be around that 200, maybe a little bit in, but not the end of the world. I hit another 5-iron. Hit it good, too. I hit both those 5-irons pretty flush. Just went a little to the right, but I'm pin high, though. Got a chip. My chipping was, I can't say it was off because I thought my chips were pretty good. It looks a little bit better in this video, but you'll see the putt. This is like 15 feet for par. You don't want that. You want to be around like at least 5 or 6 feet. And solid putt, got the speed right. It just sloped a little bit more than I thought. And then I tap in for bogey. This one's, what is it? Let me check the scorecard. This one says 315 on the scorecard. So you could hit drive, get close to the green, but you see those two trees, the one that's by my head, and then there's another one to the right. Like, there's no point of hitting driver because you're going to do more harm than good. There's a lot more trouble once you get up to like 260, 270. Whereas in front of it, all it is fairway. You obviously have the trees lined up to the right and left, but just hit the iron. You're going to be safe. That's what I do. I think this was a 5 or 6 iron, and I get it up to like 100 yards. Hit it pretty good. And that's exactly where we want to be because the whole dog leg's a tad to the left, so I got a better angle at the hole. I'm about 110. I actually thought this was further out after I hit it. I hit it short of the green. I hit it pretty well, but it probably was playing around 120, 115. And then I have this putt for birdie. Just wasn't the best lag putt. Wasn't the best, but I still have this for par. Again, I felt like my putting was solid. Even though I missed some close ones, I felt like I hit it good. It was more of misreading with me. This hole, number 7, we got a par 4. Another dog leg to the left. No point in hitting driver. You hit, I think I hit a 6-iron here. Hit a 6-iron like 180, 190. Little bit of a draw. You're going to be perfect at around the 100-yard mark. If you hit it straight, you might be around 120, 130. But you're going to be completely fine because this hole's not too long. It plays 310. No point in hitting the driver, though. That's what I do. Drew it. I wasn't planning on drawing it that much, but that's actually probably the perfect shot if you're going to draw it up because you'll see where I'm at. Middle of the fairway. Got the extra yardage from the draw. This is maybe 100, maybe like 90. And just hit a little sand wedge. And hit it really good. Dotted this green up. Have another pretty good chance for birdie. Can I take advantage? Nope. Nope. That was a bad putt, I think. I think that was a bad putt. I felt like my speed was good, though. I'm leaving myself with tap-ins. This one, number 8, par 5. This is 510. To the left is where you have houses and stuff, so that's like out of bounds / hazard. You don't want to go to the right, too, because the right is that lake from the first hole. It like is connected between both of these. The hole is actually pretty wide open. It's just a tough illusion, like with how these trees are lined up, and then it opens up out there. Trouble to the right, also trouble to the left. Just hit it straight. Drew this one too much, a little too much, but I'm fine in the left rough. And I'm like, this was a weird shot for me because, let me go back. Because I'm at the point, I don't know if you can see the blue stake on this one. You can. So the blue stake's up there to the left a little bit. I think I'm like 220 out for a par 5. I was hitting my 5-iron good. I can maybe give it a run at the green. But there's a lake to the right. You can't see it in this. And at this point, I'm not sure exactly where the lake is. Like, part of me thinks it's out of play where it's not as close to the green as I think. But another side of me is like, you don't want to mess around with it. So I hit a 7-iron. I'm like, I'm just going to lay up on this one. And that's exactly what I do. Just hit a 7-iron straight. You're not going to be in trouble at all. But what's funny is you'll see in this next shot where the 7-iron lands, if I would have hit it right, I would have been in the lake. I hit the 7-iron pretty good, and I definitely could have made it with that 5-iron. It's a good thing that I didn't really know where the lake was, and I took more precaution just hitting the 7-iron. But, man, it was just funny when I got up to it. and hit the chip. I thought I hit it good. I was a little pissed off because I thought it ran out a lot more than I thought it would. Thought it was going to kick right a little bit, and I thought I would roll up pin high, but that's obviously not the case. This is for birdie. Downhill a little bit. Just wanted to make sure I got the speed right. And that's what I have left for par. It's actually pretty dicey. Didn't want to mess around with it, though. Putting was solid today. Putting was solid. This one, par 3, on the scorecard says 145, so I just do the choke down 9-iron, pretty much what I did on that third hole. Not too much to this. You can't really go wrong if you miss left or right. That's what I do. I just draw it, pull it a little bit too much to the left. I'm pin high, but you got a nice easy chip. Green was sloping away from me, though. A bunch of my chips today, the green was sloping away. I wasn't able to control it as much as I would have, but this is for par, and this is for the 39 because I'm +4 right now. The par is 35. Need to make this. Let's see what happens. I thought this was dropping. That was probably my best putt of the day, and it just wasn't the case. But I don't leave myself with a gimme. Nah, still drain it, though. Get the +5 and finish with the 40 on the 4th of July. No birdies on the scorecard here. Just a bunch of bogeys and pars. Thought I played good, though. Few of the putts I probably could have made, but I think my putting overall was improved from the last round. Yeah, I was fine with this round. I was happy with it. I thought I hit the ball well. 40, that's around where I'm at. Probably could have been a 37, 38, but as we play more throughout the summer, hopefully I get that score down by 1 or 2 strokes. I'm in the 30s. And so on. So, hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. Stay tuned for more of these vids. Stay tuned for more Steeler vids, video game vids, all that type of stuff. Stay chilling. Peace.